Hi there team! So I have noticed that there's quite a lot of interest in secret codes and code breaking on the Twitter this week, and it made me think of something that I used to really enjoy when I was a little girl, which is to do with invisible ink and invisible writing. And there's a lot of ways that you can use invisible ink. The way that I'm going to show you today is with lemon juice, because I have a lemon. Also, it isn't disgusting. In the Second World War, lots of prisoners used to make invisible ink using their own wee, which is grim, but the technique they would use is exactly the same. So, I'm squeezing the lemon into a little jar here. Obviously, if you're going to use your wee, you don't need to squeeze it out, you can just wee in the jar. I shouldn't say this, don't do that. No, I'm looking at you, don't do it, okay? And then, you need something to write with. You might have a paintbrush in your house, which will be brilliant. I do not have a paintbrush in my house, so I'm going to use my finger. And I'm going to dip my finger in the lemon juice that I'm using for my invisible ink, and I'm going to use it to write a message. And then, I let that dry. And if I was in like a prisoner of war camp, what I would do, in order to disguise this, is I would let it dry, and then I would write another letter, like a normal letter over the top. So I'd write a boring letter over the top that was like, "Dear Mum, the weather's really nice, the food's great here in this location," and then it would go through and anyone who read it wouldn't suspect anything. But when the person that the secret message was for got the message, what they would do is they would heat it up. So maybe they would do that over a candle flame, maybe they would do that in an oven, or maybe they would do that like I'm going to do with an iron. Just gone to get my ironing board. You may recognise it from previous STEM challenges. I have my secret note with the invisible writing on it, and I take my iron and I put it on. And what's happening under here is the chemicals in the lemon juice are going to burn. And as they burn, they're going to show up. It's going to mean it shows up like ink. If you feel really brave, you can do this on top of a candle, but it depends what you have in the house and what you feel safe doing and what your parents feel safe with you doing. My dad was really irresponsible when I was growing up. We used to get away with all sorts of nonsense. But now that I'm a big grown-up teacher in Miss Lister, get your parent to do the bit where it's hot, okay? So, let's see. You can see that the lemon juice has burnt and it's given a message hidden on the paper. I would love to see any secret messages that you try. Lemon juice will work, lime juice will work, and there's a few other things in your kitchen that might work. Most vegetable sort of juices work, so give an onion a squash if you've not got any lemons. If you combine this with some of the codes that you're making in your maths, you could do something really, really hard to crack. Enjoy, secret agents. See you soon.